up, guys? It's the one and only Jay up in this thing, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real, y'all, it's me coming back with another video, and like always, I came to give some value. Don't you love when people give you value? You don't want to just watch a video and you just watching it for no reason. But calm down, guys. Before we get into all of that, please do me a favor. Click your thumbs up, subscribe, and if you haven't done so already, turn your post notifications on and be a part of the Noti gang, okay? All right, now enough of all that. First thing we're gonna get into, well, first I got a question. I got a question for all of you watching this video. I got a question. Girl, I got a question for you. Can I get an answer? No. Woo! I'm just playing. No, but for real. I got a question for real. I'm finna be serious, like that ass. Like, I got a question for real. Now the question is, how many of you guys start something and do not finish? What do I mean? I'm talking about starting like a diet or starting working out, or started being positive, and you just start this thing and you just like say F it, right? I'm gonna raise my hand because at one point I was a victim of this, but until I realized how something had to change, right? And a lot of times we're not aware that this is happening to us because it's just, we're just not aware. We just think it's normal to quit, right? Because we start something, like for instance, we start working out, right? You're doing good for a whole week. You're doing good. You're working out. You then lost 1 pound. You then lost half a pound. But it's like you quit the next week. And the reason why, I know the reason why, and I'm gonna tell you. But the thing is, guys, when you start something new, because your body is used to doing something, okay, you didn't train your body to do something so much, it become a part of your personality, right? Your personality creates your personal reality. Now, the thing is, guys, we want something so bad. We want results right then, right? So when we started eating healthy, and then we started working out, we then started our business, we then started the YouTube channel, we then started this, started that, and the simple fact that we're not getting the results right then you automatically quit, because it's like, well, I'm not seeing the results, so I might as well give up. But remember this, when you do something for so long, now I really can't go into depth in it like I want to, because I just know bits and pieces of it. And I just know that when you do something for so long, it creates emotions, and your emotions creates your personality, and your personality creates your personal reality, period. So how you think and how you feel, guys, this is powerful. How you think and how you feel, it creates your environment. Now your environment creates your emotions, regardless. Like the way, and unless you change that, it all stays the same, right? So you're wondering why you're giving up so quickly, right? You're wondering why this is happening and you can't stay focused. Is because you don't want it bad enough. That's one reason. The second reason, your environment. And then the third reason is the things that you're telling yourself, right? Now I'm gonna give an example of my changes that I've been through since I've been on this road to success journey, okay? Now, matter of fact, I'm just giving an example, something that, okay, so recently, at my job, and I still work a 9 to 5 recently. Now, they allowed overtime, and I got plans. I got my laptop coming next week, and I plan on running these ads. And in order to run Facebook ads and Google ads, you have to have money. Now, the money that I do currently have, I use it to take care of business with, but I need extra money so I can run these ads. So with that overtime coming in, I every day come in at 4, no less than 4. I come in at 4, 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock, one of those, and I'll stay to 4, sometimes 5. But every day I'm working these hours, and then when I get home, I'm working on my business. No sleeping, and even if I do go to sleep, it's an hour. I set my alarm clock to an hour. So imagine working from 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning and getting off at 4 or 5. Most of you guys, when you get home, you're going straight to sleep. Obviously, you're not going to do anything, and you're going to get your rest first. That's if you're able to. Now, the simple fact is that I want this so bad. Not only I got to work this, I got to work my 9 to 5, but I also got to work my business too. So I'm not getting no rest until like 10. That's even if I'm not getting no rest until like 10 o'clock. Then wake back up at 4 o'clock, sometimes at 2. You know what I'm saying? So I was so determined. And the reason, and my why was because I wanted to run these ads for my business, which is my business I plan on becoming successful with. And the reason why I wanted to become successful is the why was I want to take care of my mom. Not only that, my adversity, which was my struggle that happened, which if you watch my videos about my paradigm shift, you'll understand the reason why I decided to go on this road to success journey. But my why basically caused me to persevere, like even if I didn't feel like it. And then on top of that, guys, I was working out. I'm working on my business, and I'm working on my 9 to 5. Body exhausted. You talking about? But the thing was, not only was it my why, but the things that I was telling myself. Like I said, that's one of the things that's keeping you guys from not being consistent. Okay, the things that you're telling yourself, like your subconscious mind, you're thinking this, like, oh, guys, I'm just. You're not gonna do it. You might as well just give up. You might as well go to sleep. And your body is not used to that, right? So at this certain, let's say around 4 o'clock, or as soon as you get off from work around 4 o'clock, a lot of you guys are asleep, or you're getting rest. So your body's not used to that. So what I'm telling myself is, you know what? I gotta consistently remind myself, okay, you got to do this, even when I feel like I want to go home and, get some rest, I got to tell the things that I'm telling myself is what making me stay. Like, Jade, how bad did you want this? Do you want this bad enough? And then I started thinking about my life. I start imagining myself being in the situation that I want to be in already, which I imagine myself being successful already. I imagine myself driving my Lamborghini Aventador SVJ matte green with the green interior, with the green guts. And then I imagine myself standing in my condo. I imagine myself having a successful YouTube channel with millions of subscribers and getting thousands of views every single day. And then I imagine myself helping the youth and stuff. I imagine this stuff, and then it put me in a positive state of mind, because once you start imagining it, then you start feeling it. And once you feel it, you start to become grateful, like, oh my gosh, I'm actually living this life. Now, even though I'm sitting here stocking shelves and stocking these things that I'm working at, I'm feeling like I'm successful now. So then I become happy, and I'm in this gratitude mode to where I'm grateful. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful to be here. I'm grateful that I even have a job, So instead of complaining and all of these negative things, I just start being grateful, guys. This is some powerful stuff. Listen up, because I'm teaching you guys some stuff. You probably didn't realize that we're this powerful. Now, listen, the reason why it is important to do this, because once you started feeling this, these feelings create your emotions. The emotion creates your personality. And your personality creates your personal reality. Now, if you didn't catch what I just said, rewind that back. So by me being grateful now and feeling as if I have these things now, even though I'm tired, even though I want to go home, those emotions brings the happiness. So after doing this for so long, I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. It could, but hey, I'm not saying it. But after doing this for so long, those emotions create my personality. So now I start becoming a happy person. I'm starting to become more grateful at everything I do. I'm starting to become less negative. And once I become that because my personality becomes that, then I start attracting these things. I start attracting opportunities. I start attracting opportunities that's going to bring me success. Are you catching what I'm saying? Are you catching my drift? Guys, listen to what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is powerful. And I know this stuff because I've been doing my research. Listen, do your research on any successful person, from a rapper. What did they do before they became successful? Like, they imagined themselves being that way already. That's like manifesting. That's why meditating is power, because what you do is you visualize yourself actually being in a situation that you want to be in, whether it's trying to be successful, whether it's losing weight, it does not matter. This works for anything. But I'm letting you guys know the reason why you're not consistent, because first of all, your why isn't strong enough, and then the things that you're saying to yourself. And then your feelings, guys, I just explained to you why your feelings is important. That's why I be trying to tell my coworkers when I'm at work, guys, like, and for those who are watching this, when you watch what you say to yourself, even though you're feeling tired, you don't want to be here, just be grateful. Don't complain, just be grateful, because there's people who are not even working. I'm telling you right now, get into a mode of gratitude. Like when I had to train myself to do this, and now I'm more aware of my thoughts, and I'm more conscious of my thoughts. So it's not a bad thing to have bad thoughts. But once you're aware that you're having them bad thoughts, now you can ask yourself, why am I having these bad thoughts? And then you can fix it. You can fix that situation. But the thing is that we're so used to being negative, we don't even know that we're having bad thoughts. But when you're able to realize that, you're able to change that. Period, guys. This is powerful. Once again, I'm actually learning this stuff, and I'm actually training myself, because I feel like it's important. We're told to manifest, and we're told to meditate, we're told to do all these things, but we just don't really know how, and we don't really know why. And I feel like once you learn the why is important, it's easier for you to do it, because now you know, okay, this has to be done. Now, once again, guys, I personally feel once you figure that out, it's easier for you to be consistent. Like, even with something so small as reading a book. You guys, you want things in life, but you're not getting it, because you're putting yourself, you're going through the same routine every single day. When you wake up, you do the same stuff, you're talking to the same people, you're hanging around you're watching the same stuff. And your body get used to that. Your body is used to that. You got to change it, because I'm going to tell you something, guys. Your subconscious mind doesn't know that you're something until you tell it. So your subconscious mind doesn't know that you're broke until you say, dang, I only got $2 in my account. Or your subconscious mind doesn't know that you're fat until you say, oh my gosh, I got this gut, you know? That's why it's important to watch what you say about yourself. When you're feeling tired, just be like, oh my God, I got so much energy right now. I got so much vitality. Even though you're so tired, you just want to go to sleep. Guys, I'm telling you how to train your body and train your mind so you can be more consistent. We cannot be consistent because of the things we're saying to ourselves, our feelings, and the way our attitude, guys. And people really don't know. When in the Bible it says we are made in the image of God. Period. That means you're able to manifest. We are able to create our own reality. And what creates our reality? Our personality. And how we change the way we feel. We have to train our mind to do something different. And the simple fact is, when you start, you're so uncomfortable. You're not used to it. Your body is not comfortable. So when you're used to doing something for so long and you're trying to change your mind, that's when you start hearing them voices in your head. You be like, you know what? Like, for instance, I'm gonna give an example. Now, I know this video is long, but I need you guys to understand what I'm trying to say here. Like, for instance, I'm gonna give an example. Let's say someone at your job makes you upset, right? And you're thinking in your head, like, okay, this person, let me just say this, a person got a raise, or they got a position. You just felt like you deserved it. Or they did something to you that caused you to get in trouble, right? And in your mind, you're thinking about how you finna get revenge. Oh, I'm finna get revenge on this person. I'm finna make sure she get fired. I'm finna embarrass her, you know. But then you so happen to come across this video. It talks about how you gotta learn how to forgive. And you like, you know what, that person is right. I gotta learn how to be more forgiving, right? I gotta stop holding on to grudges. So then, in this process of trying to change, you realize when you come to work, then you see this person, the person that did you dirty, right? And then you're thinking in your head these negative thoughts. But even though you're trying to be positive, these negative thoughts try to reoccur in your life. You're like, dang, you know, I'm about to go do something right now. But then you think about something you read, you be like, but then again, I watched that video talking about being forgiving or stop holding grudges. So now you just realize that that thought that you have was negative, and you realize that you were about to do something negative, and you reacted and you were conscious of it by realizing that it happened. Now, it's not wrong. Like I said, it's not wrong to have negative thoughts, but when you realize that you have that negative thoughts, that's when you know that you're really in a position of being something better. So now you're realizing that you can actually remove that. So then you say, okay, now I realized that I had that negative thought and I was about to do something negative. I learned to be more compassionate and forgiving. You know what? I'm just turning the other cheek. Do you realize how powerful that is? You're in the process of changing your personality, because the old you would have reacted. The old you would have said something smart. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you wonder, and guys, we wonder why nothing changes in our lives, because we don't change. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, because at one point I was like this. We're not conscious of our thoughts. We're not realizing that we're having these negative things because it's our personality. Powerful, I know. But guys, this is how you become more consistent. Take what I said into consideration. Really think about what I just said to you, because this is how I'm changing my life. This is how I'm changing the person that I became. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. At one point, you know, I'm a rebel. You know, I tend to not listen. I got a hard head, but it's like when I realize that I'm being negative, that's when I change that. And after a while, your body gets so used to that change that it becomes your personality. Now you're this compassionate person. You're this forgiving person. You're this humble person. So what do you attract? You see what I'm saying here? All right. But enough of that, guys. I could go on. I could talk about this all day, because I'm in love with this subject. I love talking about law of attractions. Like, guys, if you have not, please check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. And at this moment, I am currently reading the book of Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself, which is basically what I was just talking about. Now, I don't talk about it like he do, but I'm researching it and I'm continuously feeding my brain this stuff, because it's important that I change myself so I can attract what it is that I want in life. You know. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my video. And if you really, I know I was talking about that, and I just wanted to help you guys, and I want you guys to become a better person. And I want the people who are watching this video to learn how to be consistent, learn how to stop having these negative moments, learn how to change your emotions and be aware of your emotions to the point where you realize that you're doing something negative, and change it. Change it. You have the power. We are the only creatures on earth that have this power to manifest and create our reality. Literally. Do something with it. Please don't. Do your research, guys. Don't be average. Please don't be the average person. You ain't necessarily got to use this for success. You can use this for anything. Wouldn't it be great to know that my life is not, wouldn't it be great to know that you're able to create your life? Wouldn't it be able to know that? So, guys, with that being said, like I always say before, please, 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 please click the likes, subscribe, and if you have not, please turn the post notifications on so you can be part of the Naughty Gang. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Much love.